Welcome back to Farm West of Boring, where life is anything but boring. Today we're going to cut a 25-foot log on our 16.10 sawmill. So our sawmill will typically only go a little bit short of 17 feet, but we have a 25-foot log on here. So let me show it to you. So we brought the butt end of this log, which is about 24 inches. So that's about 24 inches diameter. What we did is we brought the butt end of the log up here to this end of the sawmill. And then we hooked a come along onto that 2x12 that sticks out. And we lifted the butt end of the log up until we had it high enough that we could push it up to about right here. And then we hooked up our chain hoist and lifted the other end with the tractor, and then we basically just pushed it on here. So the chain hoist basically just went all the way down there, and then we let it down. Today we're trying to get it so that we know how to cut it. So I have a string going along that's basically the center line of the log from down there up to there. So now we've got that so it's an equal height off of all the bunks. It's almost 12 inches off the bunks. So we should be, when we're making our cuts should be parallel to the pith. Our end result is we need to get a 4x12 out of this. We need a 24-foot 4x12. And that's been my goal here for quite a while, is to get that cut. So we're gonna go ahead and make an initial cut, see how that goes, and then we'll probably make another cut. Now over here, we've got the log dog on there, and we had to put a 6x6 up against the Pro log stop down there. So basically the log wouldn't reach out that far. So hopefully as we go along, we'll just cut the top of this 4x6 off, or 4x4 off. And we'll see how that works. We can get to within 6 inches of this bunk. Actually, I think it's within 6 inches of the end. So we can get to about right here. And then I think what I'm gonna do is, rather than sliding it down and making the cut all the way to the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this. Once we get it down to where we want it here, we'll go ahead and flip this over, and then we'll have a flat surface to work on. Cut the 180 degree side. Then we get those cuts made here, then we can go ahead and slide this through and make the rest of the cut. So I'm going to try that. I don't know if that'll work or not, but we'll see. So let's go. Oh, and then I was going to show you, we've got this great little Ego, 16-inch Ego chainsaw, which is a heck of a lot easier to use down here than the gas. It's fairly light. It's a little heavy because of the battery. This thing will cut as good as a gas one, I think, but it's sure a lot easier to use down here at the sawmill. Okay, so we'll zero this out. Go up, turn. Two inches down, maybe, an inch and a half down, maybe 1 5/8. I'll try to pull this back just a hair, and then I'm going to cut this off with the saw. Okay. Okay, we'll put it up here. Got it cut to there. Eight and a half inches down from here, out here for 8. So if we were to cut all the way to the end, the blade would be right about here, a ½ inch up. Now we've got about 15 inches down here. We need to end up with a 4x12. So if we were to take another 1.5 inches off, 7 inches down. Still have plenty of room for a 2x12, I'm assuming. I mean a 4x12. Maybe let's just go 1 inch down and just so we don't end up shorting ourselves. Okay, so now we've got it cut down, the bunk off. So I think we can go ahead and let the whole thing down and then we'll flip it. Put a pipe on there. So now our problem is we're gonna have to raise it up about 6 inches to get it past those lumps on the bottom of that, to slide it down that way. More than likely we'll just have to put it up on some 4x4s or whatever and try to get it leveled with raised up above the bunks to get this thing all the way down there. And let's see, so we have about 16 and 25, so we've got about 9 feet. We'll be back to about the middle. So we would have to support 1, 2, 3 bunks. Yeah, all right. Yeah,
over,
huh? Yeah, I gotta push that away a little bit. Right there?
Yeah.
4 1/4?
Up just to here. There. Yeah,
4
4
1/2?
3/8.
4 3/8. I'll try to get that in.
5 1/2. So we just need to.
So this has to come up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, I think. So there we go. We've got the string on there. String is equal level from the bunks. We've got it supported here. We should be able to cut that puppy down, I think.
It's gonna sure look funny when you just have that sticking out the bottom of this thing.
The what?
It's gonna look funny when you get the top and the bottom of this cut, and it's just this thing sticking out with a tree on top.
Yeah, piece of art. That might be good. Go ahead and. So it turns out that we had a problem with squaring this thing up. So we used a chain hoist and a strap to pull it into square. And so now it's pretty square.
Probably don't even need to do that, do you? I think we'll stop right there. So there's no use going too low and then going, oh crap, we're an inch too low. Yeah.
So if we end up with a cant, you know, about this size, then we can always put it on here and cut it down to the size we need. But I hate to go much lower and then find out that we don't have enough meat on one side or the other. Okay, so we're down to about, what are we, about 15 inches by 12? What's the size of that cant?
That was a little over 12. That's, I don't know, you said we were done for the day.
I don't know.
12 to 16 at the top.
So we got 12 by 12, or
12 by 16 as of right now.
oh, 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good size, pretty good cant. Then we got that end down there. Looks sort of weird. We can make a totem pole out of that. So tomorrow, well, I'm not sure about tomorrow. Tomorrow's Jonah's birthday, so we'll see how that works out. We may drive over to Doofer. There's a threshing bee where they have a bunch of old steam-powered tractors and things like that.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, this is pretty cool. We should be able to get 3 4x12s out of this. 25-foot 4x12s. What do you think?
I think so.
4, 8, 12. We can use one of them, but I'm not sure what we'd do with the other two. Maybe put them up on Facebook Marketplace for sale. Probably be worth 150 bucks or something, I don't know. So there we go. So thanks for joining us today at Farm West of Boring, where life is anything but boring. Today we got the 25-foot log cut down into a cant at one end, and either tomorrow or Monday we'll be sliding that thing through and doing the other end, so check it out. Hey, now that I'm back from my heart surgery, I'd really appreciate it if you were to hit the like button. That helps me out a lot with my channel. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see all the money start pouring in after that because I'll be monetized. I'll be probably getting $1,000 checks every week. So hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, and we'll catch you next time.